Hi, and welcome to the introduction video for the Sustainable Development Challenge here with Robo Wunderkind. Thank you. We really appreciate you taking part in this challenge. We know you will love it when you see how easy it is to have fun and learn at the same time.
This kickoff video is meant to help give you further details about the challenge. As a company, we want to facilitate a conversation between your students about our planet. It is crucial that from a young age you learn about the wonderful things this planet has to offer and how you could contribute to its upkeep in the future. This is how dreams are made. This challenge is supported by the Sustainable Development Goals, called SDGs, also known as the Global Goals. These goals were adopted by the United Nations in 2015 as a universal call to action to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure that by 2030 all people enjoy peace and prosperity. Countries have committed to prioritizing progress for those who are furthest behind. The SDGs are designed to end poverty, hunger, AIDS, and discrimination against women and girls.
We aim to be with you every step of the way. There are some things that we can offer to help support you when learning about this topic. Please note that your thoughts and ideas are highly welcomed, despite how challenging these topics may be. We know that you can do that.
The creative materials are provided by us, Robo Wunderkind. Please feel free to adapt the questions to fit your classroom. The three goals are clean and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, and climate action. We will now tell you a little bit of information about each one. We have included a video that will give you more information. Take a look.
All living things, from the plants in the park and the birds in the trees to us, human beings everywhere, need water to survive. We need clean drinking water to stay healthy, running water to stay clean, and working toilets to dispose of waste. Cleanliness is not only important for our personal hygiene, but also for our health and well-being. When we have working toilets and sinks at home, we can care for our bodies, our clothes, and keep our environment fresh, clean, and free from harmful germs which love unsanitary places where they have a much better chance of jumping from person to person, spreading disease as they go. But in heavily populated urban areas like Rio's favelas, few houses are connected to a piped water system. Bottled water is expensive, so people wash with water collected from nearby rivers. They have no working toilets to dispose of the dirty water left behind. And because there is no proper trash collection, garbage builds up on the streets, contaminating what drinking water supplies there are available and making everyone's chances of getting sick much higher. But good people everywhere are working hard to make everyone's lives healthier. They're creating amazing new inventions like the solar ball, which uses heat from the sun to purify water so that it's safe to drink. Organisations like NASA are reusing water in innovative ways. Astronauts on the International Space Station, for example, drink water that is 93% recycled from shower water runoff, and even astronauts pee. Everyone deserves to have access to clean water, and there are lots of things we can do to help make that happen.
Have you ever wondered how much energy it takes to power all the cities on Earth? Or where that energy comes from? Clean energy lets us do amazing things without harming the environment. Wind power provides electricity to our schools, our hospitals, and our homes. Solar power uses heat from the sun to power satellites. But with more and more people living here all the time, demand for energy has never been higher. New York is one of the most populated cities on Earth. It's a rich city in a rich country, so everyone has the power they need. But how they get that energy is changing. Today, over 25% of New York's energy comes from environmentally friendly sources: wind power, solar power, even hydropower. Clean energy sources are great because they don't harm the environment. But for hundreds of years, we've dug out fossil fuels like coal and oil from the Earth's surface to power our planet. They're expensive, so not everyone can afford them. And when they are burned, they give off harmful gases that make the air dangerous to breathe and make our planet get hotter and hotter. But good people everywhere are making clean energy sources available to everyone. More and more, people are conserving energy at home by using energy-saving light bulbs. Inventors are designing smart buildings that manage themselves, turning on heating when it gets cold and shutting the blinds when it gets warm. And people, like DeAndrea Salvador, are teaching people who can't afford to pay for energy how to live comfortably without breaking the bank. How we power our world is changing, and because of that, all of our futures are bright.
Life exists on planet Earth because we're just the right distance from the sun, so it's not too hot and not too cold. Earth is home to many species of plants and animals that live in the deepest oceans, the hottest deserts, the biggest cities. It's our responsibility to protect these ecosystems. Because even though humans have only been around for a small part of Earth's history, our actions are harming the health of our planet. Earth's atmosphere is like a greenhouse. It traps warmth from the sun's rays. And because conditions are just right, as they have been for thousands of years, life can flourish here. But Earth's temperature is rising. Dangerous gases from our factories, cars, and landfills are trapping the heat from the sun and making the atmosphere hotter and hotter. As a result, the ice caps are melting. The seas are rising and heating up. Whole ecosystems are dying. But good people everywhere are taking action to reverse the effects of climate change. In Bogotá, architect Oscar Mendez is designing homes made entirely from recycled plastic reclaimed from garbage dumps and landfill sites. Other people are developing cars that use the power of the sun and don't create any stinky smoke. Others still are creating green spaces in big cities where new trees can grow and wildlife can find homes. Together, we can create a safe, clean future for everyone and everything on Earth. And everyone has a part to play.
One of the most important things you will need to do is to submit the project. Please make sure this process is done correctly. The submission of your project will be assigned by your teacher. We would need the following information: the project idea, pictures of the project, your coding screenshots, and a short video which will be around 1 to 3 minutes long of students explaining and showing the project as a team. This is due on the 31st of January 2022. And remember, the better your presentation, the higher your chances to win.
We are very excited to see what your students come up with. And remember, everyone's project is super important to further change. Hopefully by now, you are all excited and buzzing with new ideas. But before you get started, here are some crucial questions that will help you think a little more critically. I'm sure your teacher has more to say. Please document your answers consistently and clearly. It will help you further in the challenge. So what is so special about our planet Earth? What are the most important things we, humans and animals, all need to be happy on Earth? What are the problems we humans face right now? How did we cause them? Can you think of some examples from your life that are related to these problems? How do we humans plan to deal with these problems and come up with solutions? Now that you have a discussion going, it's time to take some practical steps. What do you do when you solve a challenge or work on a project? Are there any universal steps that help people and also engineers to work on projects and help solve challenges? Why is it important to have those steps?
Okay, so we all work in different ways, but here is the structure we came up with. First, define a problem. Second, brainstorm possible solutions. Third, research ideas and explore possibilities for your engineering design project. Fourth, establish criteria and constraints. Fifth, consider alternative solutions. Sixth, select an approach. And seventh, develop a design proposal. And lastly, make a model or a prototype for your project.
So now imagine you're in the process of making your robots and you're having fun. Remember to take as many photos of your progress as you can. It will help you with your final presentation or video. Feel free to use craft materials to improve your robot and help the judges see what you've imagined and come up with. Remember to add English subtitles to your video so we can spread your amazing project with the whole world. Don't forget to explain your code to us. Use photos or videos to show your progress.
In the next couple of weeks, we will be sending you a few more emails to help get the maximum value of the challenge. We will be checking on you and seeing how some of you are getting on with the challenge. We hope you see the vision and are as excited as we are. We can't wait to hear from you soon. Bye for now.